Trade is important and is essential because it's one of the strategy for producers, for farmers, and they are the majority of people living in poverty are farmers. So we need more trade, but we need fair conditions for trade. In the current environment, all the resources are given to the middleman or to the richer nation that they can refine the product and they can sell it, while to the producer, to the first producer, a very little unfair share is given. So there's one issue. But then there's another issue. There are so many trading rules, including the subsidies in Europe, that are killing the possibility of those farmers and producers to sell their product. I give the example of, I'm Italian, tomatoes, and because of the subsidies, European companies can sell, dump their extra product in Africa, and this product, because of the subsidies that taxpayers in Europe pay, are cheaper than the tomatoes grown locally in Ghana. So this is not fair, this is not sustainable, and this is not just.
Moi, c'est Da'o. Je suis mariée. J'ai 4 enfants. Cette année, cacao, il n'a pas payé. L'argent n'est pas beaucoup. S'occuper de l'école, hôpital, habillement de les enfants. Mais on se débrouille.
Currently, what we see is that the price the producers are selling their beans cannot cover their cost of production. So there is a problem. So if I'm unable to cover my cost of production, how will I send my children to school? How will I offer the better condition to my family? I can't earn a living income. So this is where we need to work hard. And this is where we campaign for all the supply chain, all the actors to think about what is getting back to the farmers. It's too small and they can't afford a decent living condition.
The United Nations General Assembly was the scene of a celebration in 2015, when 193 member countries adopted the Sustainable Development Goals, a unanimous commitment to end poverty, fight inequality, and tackle climate change.
If you see the SDGs, to me, is to end all poverty. And by doing that, you're supporting gender equality, you are combating the effect of climate change, you're bringing partners together, you're dealing with health, you're dealing with education. But to me, the core of the SDGs and what fair trade really is aiming to do is end all poverty, particularly poverty on the farmers and workers' sides. SDG 2, Zero Hunger, very connected to the issue of poverty. 70% of the food that we consume worldwide comes from farmers and workers, from smallholder farmers and agricultural workers. At the same time, agricultural workers and farmers who are the ones who are living and suffering much of the hunger. So what is fair trade doing? Again, we're promoting an agenda in which we have to focus on the decent income for them so that they can fulfill their livelihoods, including eradicating hunger. But at the same time, we're working with them in specific programs that include diversification of crops and also productivity so that the crops are more productive, so they also have the opportunity to feed more from what they're producing. So that's a strong commitment that we have.
Je pense qu'ici, Presque tout le monde fait de la riziculture, hein. Mais c'est pour se nourrir. Parce que c'est ça aussi, parce qu'on n'a pas de grandes parcelles. Des parcelles de 1 à 2 hectares et demi, la moyenne, peut pas, tu ne sens que si tu paies de la nourriture, tu ne peux pas. Il faut encourager nous qui sommes les maris à donner des portions de terre à nos femmes, là, pour qu'ils soient autonomes, pour peut-être développer d'autres travaux avec les gains qu'ils gagnent là. Donc, on a travaillé dans ce sens-là.
La coopérative me soutient à propos de manger. Il y a le riz, le maïs. Donc, à côté du manger, il n'y a pas de problème. Mais si le champ me donnait beaucoup d'argent, on m'achetait le cacao bien, je peux rester tranquille et puis m'occuper des affaires avec l'argent du cacao. Mais comme on n'achète pas bien le cacao, l'argent est petit.
Fair trade is just fighting for justice in trade, respect of human rights, and better condition for farmers. This is what we are talking about. We are not asking for aid, just justice for what they are doing. And in addition, what we are saying, if you want to have a sustainable supply chain, you then need to invest in sustainability. You need to invest in the community and make sure that the human beings there are safe, healthy, and able to continue the production. This is what fair trade stands for. This is what is our principle.
I'm Axel Emmanuel, chocolate maker, and world champion of Ivory Coast chocolate and pastry, and I'm owner of the brand Le Chocolatier Varien. I think the country is poor because we have selling the bean more than 100 years and our life has not changed. They have now to go to the next step of processing our natural resources, and the main natural resources is cocoa. I think when you process cocoa, you have more value added on your economy, and I think it will impact very much the communities. It will impact very much all the country. We have to make some school of making chocolate. We have to make many chocolate factory. My dream is to all the 1 million of farmers are involved on processing or transformation of our cocoa, but transform and earn money on each step of the value chain. I think it will be the solution. The next step is processing now.
It's not just a price that we need to pay them more. I mean, we need to also change some of the rules of the game to allow everyone to have a fair chance to produce and to sell their product.
How are we engaging the companies? How are we engaging the governments? And we work closely with the governments in Europe, but we also work closely with the governments in Latin America, in Africa, in Asia, in the Pacific. Actually, it's a partnership of the willing. Everybody who can contribute and wants to contribute definitely can join the movement towards achieving the SDGs.